Well, let me move on to another Eagles topic. Now, back to the Eagles here.
We
We're
can't let go of
talking,
them.
can't let go of them. I want to know what your thoughts are. Can the Eagles get back to the Super Bowl in the next year or two? What are your thoughts here on their future? Can they get back to the big dance?
Absolutely. I can't believe you even asked me that question. One penalty away from winning the Super Bowl.
Oh,
We would
here
have
we
been
go.
talking totally different. We would have been talking totally different if they would have won that game. So I think it's great odds right now. You look at the odds for the Super Bowl, there's two teams in the NFC. It's the Eagles and the 49ers that are in that conversation for the NFC champion, which puts them back in the Super Bowl. So it's the Eagles and 49ers. It's going to come down to those two guys again next season. The Eagles will be back to fight it out with the Niners. I agree with that. But Philly's a good buy there at plus 750, 7-1, a little over 7-1 odds to win that Super Bowl. Hey, the Eagles, by the way, joined the 2016 Atlanta Falcons, the only team in Super Bowl history to lose when leading at halftime by double digits. And of course, the Falcons never recovered. Will the Eagles recover?
Yeah, so this is a tough one for me. And I think the reason is when you look at this roster, Lane Johnson might retire. Jason Kelce might retire. Fletcher Cox is probably on another team next year. Hassan Reddick's on another team next year and a free agent. Their other linebackers are free agent. Brandon Graham's probably retiring. And they have to pay Jalen Hurts, and so that loses a lot of depth at a lot of positions as well. And now you're telling me they've lost their offensive coordinator and their defensive coordinator. I mean, this is maybe the most turnover we might see from a Super Bowl team ever. I mean, it's crazy how many big stars they're going to lose to free agency, retirement, or guys and head coaches taking other jobs. So that concerns me big time. And then on top of that, they played a very easy schedule this year. Daniel Jones a few times, Davis Mills. They played Aaron Rodgers in the earlier the season when they were really bad, when they were bad. They played a lot of low-level people this year. Taylor Heineke, all these low-level quarterbacks. And that's why their defensive stats were so good. And so I'm concerned that defense won't be the same playing a number one schedule. But the NFC is so bad. It's so bad. You said, it's them and the Niners. Like, I don't trust the Cowboys. I don't trust the Cowboys. And that's the only other team. So I can't believe I'm saying that they're going to be in the NFC Championship. They're just going to be.
I think so too.
And if you're going to be in that, then yeah, you can make the Super Bowl. So every ounce of me is like, and every sign says they're not going to. But the NFC is horrible.
It's really going to be interesting to see the 49ers, that one quarterback away from having an unbelievable team.
Yeah.
One quarterback away.
A healthy quarterback.
They add that quarterback in there. I'm talking about a stud superstar quarterback. They could get one.
Yeah.
And if they get that answer, that's their answer to Philly. They could beat Philly.
For sure. And look, I love the Niners. I was on the Niners. I think they would have won that game personally if Purdy was healthy. But yeah, that's the only question here. And that's why I'm saying as long as you get to the NFC Championship game, hey, you got a shot. So, I think they can get back in the next few years. Jalen Hurts has taken massive steps, and I'm excited for him. But the NFC is just so bad. So it's going to be interesting to see how they fare out the next few years. But, hey, they're in the better conference. AFC, I'd say absolutely not with that much turnover.